fellow Capricorns. Welcome to your November 2019 horoscope. I'm Ivy Rivera, psychic medium. I am aware the board is not the most attractive thing we've ever seen. However, it's helping me to stay organized because once I get on a roll, I talk really, really fast. If I love it, I'll upgrade to something prettier for you guys. But I want to invite you to my next live show that's going to be November 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's called Ask a Medium. I do it on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Live. I take your personal questions and I give you a weekly horoscope. Hope to have you join us for that. If you're interested in booking a reading or looking at a full list of public events where I'll be presenting, and if you're interested in any classes from the Ivy League Psychic Academy, including Level 1 Psychic Mediumship Development class, we start on November 14th. We hope to have you join us for these. You can find all of this information at ivyriverapsychicmedium.com, and I will post that link below. Let's see where we are for Capricorn, November 2019. Okay, I'm feeling like I want to go on this day. And I want to do an increase here. I want to do an increase here. Investment. Okay. Parents. Some of you might be dating for the first time in a while or doing something interesting with that. Okay, and could be like a lot of learning processing, like a learning process and processing each individual, a kind of crash course in psychology and sociology. So it's kind of interesting for you guys this month, whether you're doing that through dating or you're doing that through work or, you know, with family or even new people coming into your family through marriage and things like this. Kind of intriguing. I want to say that the first big day that's standing out is Sunday, November 3rd. And what I'm feeling here is more family time for you, a focus on your family, a focus on caretaking, community within your family, a lot of circumstances that may have been going on with family members or with yourself that you felt were holding a healthy or productive process back may be lightening. They may be loosening. You may be reaching a point where you guys can officially move forward. This can, for some of you, involve health, and I can't prescribe or diagnose. Again, it doesn't have to be your health. It could also be health of family members or people in your closest circle, including your friends. And what we're looking at here is a changing of these circumstances that have been oppressive for some time. For many of you, you've just been waiting on answers, and you can't really move forward until you have all the pieces of the puzzle. But I'm supposed to remind you not to hold yourselves back. So we want to keep a positive attitude. We want to get rid of any moping, pity, victimhood mentality that's been going on, and really take that upper hand and be like, okay, I do have enough answers. I do have enough of a solution, or my circumstances have changed just enough that I can start to push this thing in a more prosperous, healthy direction, and I'm going to do so. And if it's not you, for those of you, for those around you, you're going to help them and assist them get back up and do so. So I see a lot of support going on that day. On Friday, November 8th, we're talking about an increase with your finances, but it also seems to be connected to the 14th, which is going to be a Thursday. So we can't sort of give one message without the other. Know that they'll be interacting, and the decisions that are made on the 8th could very well affect the 14th, even though technically this feels like a two-part situation where they could almost feel like separate entities, And if that is the case, I want to say that on the 8th, you're going to want to just kind of hang back a little bit. Don't feel pressured to make any hasty decisions. Even if someone at the bank was saying, look, you really need to sign, or it was a loan offer and it was like, take it now, it's going to expire, or, you know, someone saying, yeah, but I really need it now. Take your time, because it being that much on demand is a bit of an illusion in this case. What I'm seeing with the money here is an increase. For some of you, this could be more like a job position, a career move, an increase in some other area of your life, but it would affect your overall prosperity. For those of you who are even debating on a relocation, this could come into play here also. What it requires is letting go. You're going to have to let go of something to be able to move forward. So my sense here is that that thing you're letting go of doesn't really hold any value for you anymore. It's not like you're picking one over the other as much as that's a bit of a deception. You're just letting go of something that's already empty. Okay, it's complete. And then on the 14th, it seems like we're looking at a pretty straightforward, more simple, less complex act of increase here, where it's just sort of falling in your lap. You could just expect it at that point. Now, on Saturday the 16th and Sunday the 17th, there's a lot of talk of your parents. For those of you who have elderly parents that you're caretaking for, or you haven't had to at this point, you might want to keep a check on mental states, confusion, slipping or falling. This could also be like, go pay them a visit at the old folks home, or try to understand that if you had some ideas, or your siblings had some ideas about a time when your parents might need extra care, hopefully you did your research and you sort of know what direction to go in with that. I think this would be a great couple of days to sit in silence and take 10 to 20 minutes each morning to call in God and your higher mind, and tap in and your guides and your angels, and ask what would be the best situation here. For those of you that are parents and you're giving out to younger people, or you're caretaking, that could be teaching, you could be a nurse, whatever it is. If you're caretaking over people that are in a more immature situation from you or need your care, you could find yourself being a little bit depleted on those days where the demand is actually quite high. And it reminds me of a situation we have sometimes here in New York State where, you know, if you're a nurse and there's some kind of critical condition or trauma or chaos, you might not legally be allowed to leave. Okay, so it has that feel to it where something urgent that's going on and dragging out, normally you would have been allowed to go home, take it off your shoulders, leave it behind, and you can't. For some of you, this is really just more of a mental state. You're allowing it to eat away at your thoughts and sort of burden you. You have to compartmentalize here. You have to put those thoughts down and protect your energy and rejuvenate yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. This is entertaining here. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 20th, 21st, 22nd, I have dating going on. You guys are either out there stirring the pot in the love section, or you are meeting quite a few new people, and I'm even seeing an expansion for some of you on whether it be like your family or your community, where new children are coming in, or stepchildren are coming in, or, you know, new faces, and they come in really close. So what seems to be happening for you guys one way or another is that we have newbies coming in here. We have new faces coming close into your energy, affecting how you think, how you talk, how you feel. It's going to be a real question on your empathic abilities as to whether or not you have good control on your empathic abilities. We do a downloadable class called Empathic Awareness that you might really enjoy at this time. And it's going to be a lot of questioning about who these people really are. You judging energy. And it's okay. It's okay to judge. We judge every day. You're alive because you've been passing some judgments. I'm sure some of them have been very accurate. But you're more just analyzing these people and trying to figure out the way this person presents themselves to me. Does that match their energy? Is this someone I can trust? Is this someone who is being completely honest? And in areas where you feel like they're not, you're also going to have to analyze, is that just because it's new? You know, nobody wants to put all their dirty laundry out there straight away, or maybe say a little too much, okay, in fear of overstepping a boundary or being taboo. So a lot of fun, a lot of games with this, and a lot of conversation. On Tuesday the 26th and Wednesday the 27th, I have a lot of talk of your children and those that you caretake for. I feel that they may have some conflicts going on that you're going to have to help them resolve. Some of them might even be asking you for like money, or they got into some kind of debt, or they're having trouble with a mortgage and things like this. Regardless, it's going to depend on the kid's age. Some of them might be a little bit in conflict or battling out, even with you, or not completely talking about what's going on. And you may feel like you need to pry, but I think it's smarter for you to let it be known that you're available, but you're not going to chase them down, and it is their responsibility to own their energy and to ask for help appropriately. On Friday, the 29th, I'm looking at your love life again, and it feels to me that you have an opportunity to start a dialogue, start dating someone, or take someone you're in a romantic partnership with up to the next level. I'm hearing a lot of anniversaries too for many of you. But if you're going to take it up to the next level, there's something you have to let go of from your past. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about a literal person who's still present. It could just be thoughts of another person. It could be baggage from a previous experience. It is time to clear some of that out and let in the new. Okay, you guys, have a great month of November. I will see you in December.